Miscreants!
Miscreants? You're African American.
Oh, it feels so good to be back. Yes, I was on a break. For just a small amount of time each year, I'll probably have to take a little bit of a break until I can get some things figured out here, make sure that I can get things edited and put together for a nice product. But I am so glad to be back and to be doing this movie, Equalizer 3. So without further ado, let's jump right into our movie review. Equalizer 3. Now, I'm going to speak on a little bit on Equalizer 1 and 2, which I think that both of those films were very big to me, and I've waited many a years for this to come out, this third one for it to follow. But when I look at like 1 and 2, which were their own entity in some retrospect, you know, it was a different storyline following this character Robert McCall. And then the same with the different, storyline that was going on inside of part 2. But the thing that I appreciate about part 3 is that it still stayed true to following a storyline that you saw and know of from Equalizer 2 inside of this one, and that's what I appreciated the most. There aren't many gripes that I have for this movie really at all, because everything that Denzel really does, except for Book of Eli, wasn't that good, I think have been really good. So acting, you're looking at one of the greatest actors in the world, if not the greatest actor in the world. So acting obviously is going to be up there. Cinematography, I just love the style that this director had really portrayed, especially looking at like the beginning opening scene, which I get there a little bit late. I had to deal with this annoying person behind me, him and his girl talking through the whole movie. But that's me. I said I wasn't going to talk about it on camera, but here I am talking about it. It was just bothersome because I was looking forward to this movie and it was just hard to focus and be able to concentrate. So I get there maybe about 2 or 3 minutes late because of traffic and everything. But just seeing how he moved through the house to show these guys that are all messed up and everything, and just certain things that, certain angles and the certain color correction that he used to have this same kind of tone and feel throughout it, just really was something that I appreciated. Looking at music, nothing special. It is what it is, and I'm not saying that it's going to cause my grade to go down or up or whatever because of it. But music just wasn't something that was special that stood out to me. My gripes. Let's jump right onto those because I think that that's really what is going to be something that has a precedence with inside of my scoring. There's 2 problems that I have with this movie, okay? Just being honest, I think that they're looking at like the first 1 and 2, and I understand Denzel Washington is older, so he can't be out there kicking ass like he's Tom Cruise inside of Mission Impossible, but he did in that opening scene. My man was killing it. I just would have loved to see a lot more of that. I don't think that I saw a lot of fighting. I don't think that I saw a lot of that action. It was more like just a story that was slow at times to build up the love and appreciation that he had for Cicely, which was the second fault that I had for it, that it was slow during that time and period where they wanted to kind of show that he's really starting to really like it here inside of Sicily, and these bad men that are coming in and doing stuff that they shouldn't be doing. It wasn't something that captivated me. It wasn't something that was like, oh, this is good compared to like the 1 and 2. And 1 and 2, I'm not saying that 1 and 2 had an abundance of action. But in the same point is that I think that he had a little bit of action in the beginning and a little bit of action in the end, and that was it. The rest of it was really like dragging on the story of the love that he had for it. Now, I do love the ending because for me, I didn't even see that coming. I should have, and I didn't, because I saw 1 and 2 as being their own entity and didn't think that they would connect 2 to 3. So I didn't even think what had happened would happen because my mind was just elsewhere. All in all, like, I'm not putting it down. I did like the movie. I thought that it was good. I would definitely see it again. But other than that, let's jump into my scoring for this.
Keep working, keep striving, never give up, fall down 7 times, get up 8. Ease is a greater threat to progress than hardship. Ease is a greater threat to progress than hardship. So keep moving, keep growing, keep learning. See you at work.
My grading for this, quite honestly, I'm looking at probably a 4 out of 5 stars. I think that you giving it a 5 is almost like my last grading scale of giving it an A+. And right now we're inside of a different scoring where we have however many stars that we're going to give it. And quite honestly, I'm going to give it a 4 out of 5 stars. I think that it was good, but it wasn't great. It wasn't spectacular. And those two things, I think, are what hindered it. Because when we waited so many years for this, I would have loved to have seen a lot more of that action, and I would have loved to not see so much of this storytelling of the love for Sicily. I think that same thing could have been done without dedicating an hour to it. I do still love the humor that Denzel brought to it. He was funny at many times, but still being that person that was wise while fighting crime and equalizing the good and the evil to the same level. So I really did love and appreciate that. And for all of those factors, I think is the reason why I give it a 4 out of 5 stars. Now, I know I haven't done this in a long time for the ending, so please bear with me. That's all I have for you guys today. So please don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. Hit that bell, do all that jazz, send them some smoke signals, tie a little note to a picture's lady, put a message in a bottle, throw it inside of the water, let it reach our shores. And as always, this has been another exciting episode of Filmatic. That felt so good to do. I haven't done that in a while. I miss Filmatic. I don't know. This should be my job. Like, I should be doing this all the time. This is crazy to me. Like, this is just ridiculous.